Awooga! Awooga, awooga! Hello, everybody! Welcome! Hi! Hello! Happy Metamorphose Day! Yay! Awooga! Awooga, awooga, awooga! It's your hikichuuni rachie! Oh! Happy Metamorphose Day, everybody! We did it! The album is finally out! Oh my god! Thank you, and thank you so much, Album, for the raid. Hello, raiders! Welcome! We're celebrating my album release today with a little bit of a live stream, a little bit of a merch countdown, because we're gonna have physical merch like you see on the screen here. We're gonna have a vinyl, we're also gonna have a CD, and we're just gonna have fun talking about the album, because this thing has been 2 years in the works. My god. Well, did you guys listen to it yet? Is it working? Is it out? Is it good? Is it what thoughts and prayers, please? Thoughts and a little bit of prayers. Yay! What was your favorite track? We did so this is the second event of our weekend-long Metamorphose release party. The first one was about 10 hours ago, 10 hours ago, and we did a midnight listening stream with the Discord server. So that was a fun one. Just to let you guys know, I ate lunch after that at like 2 p.m. I hung out with my grandparents for an hour, and then I passed out for 3 hours. I had not been getting sleep. Yay! Thank you, Swiss. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's sort of crazy. It's been 10 hours. I hope you guys got enough sleep. If you guys didn't, I'm gonna be yapping a lot today. So maybe you can sleep while I yap? Not sure. Thank you guys for the biddies and for the support. Okay, let me pull up my topics doc. Have you listened to it? It's time to talk for the album. Welcome to the album release. Okay. Yeah, okay, wait. Let's talk about the album. Psychogram's your favorite track. The difference is crazy. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. We got a different mixer for that one. Big love to Vesson. I'm sure he'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you. It's okay that you weren't able to join the midnight pre-release. Thank you so much for the tier 2. Oh my god, thank you so much. I'm glad I can be here for this. I'm so hyped you're here too. So the album, it's called Metamorphose. It's entirely made out of DECO Nina songs, DECO 27, however you want to say it. It's a lawless world out there. And it's all sung in English. And with the help of our good friends at Very Okay Vinyl, we're also giving it a physical release on vinyl and CD. Yay! Just like here, what you see on the screen. This is basically the mock-ups, but they're gonna be pretty much final. It'll be live in about whatever you see down here. The links are in the description if you're over on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Or there are commands also on Twitch chat. So mods will be able to help you with that. It's just... Oh, and also the last thing I wanted to tell you guys before we're here is that I officially opened a giveaway for the album as well on Twitter. We have 5 CDs and 5 vinyls to give away to 10 very lucky people. All you have to do is be following me and Scott at Very Okay Vinyl, like and retweet the tweet, and then also comment whether or not you'd love me as a worm. That gives you extra points. Maybe not for the raffles, but in my heart, yes. The vinyl finally pushed me to buy a vinyl player. Oh, what brand did you get? I hope it's not Crosley. Those ones suck. Audio-Technica is great if you want a good like budget one. But yeah, the album hasn't gone up yet. Today we're just gonna be yapping until the album goes up on Very Okay Vinyl, and then I think I set up a thing where if you guys buy the album it'll show up on my screen, but we'll see. It'll be very fun. Any suggestions on good needles? I'm not really that big of an audiophile, like analog, to be honest, but Audio-Technica, I have an Audio-Technica record player and I have a Crosley one, and the Crosley one is horrible. Please do not get it. Get the Audio-Technica, spend the extra like 80 bucks to get it. Very good. I think when I bought it back in 2016, it was about 180 maybe? Very, very good. Oh my god! Anna, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. Okay, I cannot be distracted. We were supposed to be talking about the album, but this is why I gave myself 2 hours instead of just 1. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. This is a good start. Good start. Anyway, so about the album, do you guys remember when the first announcement was? It was like, I remember it happened at the end of a live stream, and I think it was my birthday live stream, but from what, oh my god, right, thank you so much for the gift subs. Oh, sorry, ADHD. Thank you so much. But I was talking to Scott about it earlier today during the midnight listening party, and apparently I didn't announce it at the end of last year's birthday party, but it was the one 2 years ago when so this album has been in the works since a little bit before June 2023. I can't remember. Oh my god. Thank you so much.
RACHIE. Bagus banget ALBUMNYAN.
Yes.
The Discord sneak party was
Thank
so
you so
awesome.
much, Ross. Thank you. You want to listen, but you want to listen on vinyl for the first time. Okay, so how the vinyl pre-orders work is that they're pre-orders. Maybe I'll get that out of the way first. They're pre-orders. They'll be open for about 1 month or 2 months, and then after that, they'll cap it. There are 2 versions of the CD of the vinyl. There's a glitter version, which is the limited edition, and then there is a marbled purple version, which is like the open version. Wait, I have a picture of these. Why aren't I pulling them up? Warudo, go away. Why aren't I pulling it up? Oh my god! What's going on? Why did that happen? Let me see. CDs, PNGs. Okay, no, not that. Looking for the vinyl. Okay, so there is a glitter version that looks like this, and it's gonna be glitter. Ooh, pretty stuff. You want it. It's so shiny. It's beautiful. Wow. Ooh, pretty. And then of course there's the regular version, which is also equally beautiful. Look at this. Ooh, guys, you want it so bad. It's a beautiful look. We even have custom labels for this, also made by our resident graphic designer. I'll introduce the staff to you guys in a little bit as well, but ooh, wow, so beautiful. Maybe you want it. I think you want it. Wow. I really want a CD version. Well, look no further, because I have mock-ups for the CD version as well. Are they working? Ooh, CD version. Ooh, you want it so bad. Actually, I have another one that's like folded open. Ooh, look at it. Trifold CD. You want that so bad. Ooh. The CD is going to be here, and then we're going to have the booklet here somewhere. Ooh. It's not available yet. The physical release is almost here. Not yet. It's trifold, and it also saves plastic. Ooh, beautiful. You guys need it. The art is so gorgeous. Okay, maybe I'll talk about the staff right now. I'll talk about staff credits. So, I thought in the beginning that this project would be super simple, because when it came to Spooey... Wait, why are we calling it Spooey? When it came to Summer Blooms Without You... Oh my god, I just realized I haven't tweeted about the live. 1 second, guys. Why am I like this? I haven't tweeted about the live yet. I should really automate these for next time. But anyway, when I first did Summer Blooms Without You, my first album of the Yorushika kind, we had a very, very small team. We had like a team of like 5 people. I don't think it was too... It was during the pandemic, so like obviously everybody had a little bit more time. Oh my god, Profonso, thank you so much for the gift subs. We didn't have that many. I think we went into it with more of the mindset that we're just like, okay, we'll just release the album. It's gonna be fun. We're not gonna do anything too crazy. I mean, back in the day, nobody really did anything too crazy either. So we were just sort of following the trends. Oh my god, thank you so much for the gift subs, guys. But for this one, we had an insanely large team. I had during the between Sbui and this album and Metamorphose, we had I hired a manager. I decided to do this as a hobby. I changed VTuber avatars as well, so it's really insane. Anyway, we ended up working with a bunch of people for this. Let me just show you guys. So, introducing the staff. Number 1, our goats. Scott from Very Okay Vinyl, who did the management and the distribution for this. Yay! And then we also had my manager, Mary, who literally without him, I would be not doing content right now. So please thank Mary. Yay! Give them a big hand. Give them a big round of applause. Yay! They're honestly amazing people. Would not have been able to do this without them. Scott was the one that negotiated the deal actually with DECO's team. And so genuinely without him, this album would not have happened. I would have had either a smaller album or I would not have made an album at all. Actually, I'll talk about this later, how this album came to be. But that's our goat. Those are our goats. The next one is the arrangement team. So we had 4 very, very talented people on our arrangement team. We had Bear, we had Kiame, we had L-Train and Farpress, very regular collaborators of my channel. If you guys know Bear, Bear was the one who did the Rabbit Hole and Undead Alice. Kiame did Dilemma, the guide, and he also did guitars for Vampire. L-Train did an amazing job for Android Girl, and Farpress of course did Vampire, so yay! And everything else for the arrangements were actually given to us by Otohiro to use for the album. Thankfully, we were able to use the instrumentals for some of the songs that were a little bit difficult to make. Yeah, these are our goats. Yay! Give them a round of applause. Dilemma reference? I got the reference? Excuse me? Hello? Moving on, we have our audio engineering team, which is sort of insane and sort of cracked. So, most important person in this project is Newarx, also known as Dictate. Without him, the album would not be sounding as good as it was. He did the entire album mastering, and if you guys don't know what mastering is, it's basically like polishing the mixes for everything to make everything sound very cohesive, like it's mixed by one person. And he also did the new mix for Rabbit Hole, so very thankful for him. Newarx is one of those people who are always like very unwavering in their standards, and so whenever I have any questions about mixing or anything, he's the person I always go to, so yeah. Of course, my usual collaborators as well. We have Esther, who did vocal editing. Fun fact, Esther has the most credits on this album, aside from Newarx, obviously, but she vocal edited literally almost every single track in this album, so I'm very happy about that. There's also Vesin also my friend who I go to Hotpot with, but also the guy who mixes a lot of my covers as well, and he does the vocal editing. He did the original mix for Rabbit Hole, but for this time around he didn't have any time to do the mix for Rabbit Hole because he was doing Psychogram, Ultimate Dissection, and I forgot one other thing, but Parasite. There we go. Mitch was the one who did all the mastering and mixing last time for Sabui, but I just brought him on as a mixer for this project because he was going through a lot in life. Redshift, Crash Test. I love him. Longtime friend. Have known him for like over 10 years at this point. He did the mixes for Aikotoba, Vampire, for both Aikotobas and Vampire. And then there's Bianco, also the same guy who mixed my Disappearance of Hatsune Miku cover. He did Android Girl for this time around. And of course, Kiami also did the vocal mixing for Dilemma and The Guide. Next one. Album's been great so far. Awesome hearing about the team. I missed the bleeps and Rabbit Hole. Oh yeah, I completely forgot we didn't censor Rabbit Hole, but I think that's for the best. So now we have 2 versions over on Spotify. We have the censored one and then we have the uncensored one. Not too different. Anyway, my translator goats, the ones I usually work with. Anthong, my longtime collaborator, my best friend. I love him so much. His mind is a labyrinth. I love it in a good way, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. And then of course David, love him as well. I collaborate with him a bunch, but this time he has extra writing credits for. He helped me out with Undead Alice, and then also he did all the lyrics for Otome Dissection because I was too lazy to make it myself. And then lastly, we have our visual team. Yay! Oh yeah, round of applause for all of our mixers and also our translators. Yay! Yeah, Metamorphose is just Rachie's extended cinematic universe all rolled into one, honestly. This is just all my friends. This is just one big excuse to have all my friends work on projects with me. I love them. Ah yeah, Anton also doesn't have any socials anymore. He doesn't have any to follow. I think he wanted to quit the internet after a bit. He was just like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything anymore. Anyway, wait, give me a second. I want to drink. Okay, anyway, lastly, visuals. With our most important two of our most important people, we have Shoei, and we also have Copy. Shoei did the album, the beautiful album illustration, as you guys know. Let me see, like, beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, love her. Awesome. And Copy did all of the insane graphic design, including the logos. So insane. Love them both to death. And then, of course, visuals. Would it really be a Rachie project if I didn't grab Akem for this? So we have Akem for the crossfade and the animation. Not for the first teaser, that was me. But the second crossfade was all her. Crazy ass lady. Love her so much. Yay! Anyway, those were the staff credits. I had a lot of people for this album. I didn't realize it was gonna be this big of a scope of work because last time it was only a small one. But with every new song that I included in the album, I realized like, oh damn, I can't actually do this all myself. Like I can't just outsource it to one person. Cause this album was a lot of, well, if I had to like sum this album out, I guess in one phrase, it would be like hurry up and wait. Or I guess hurry up, burn out, hire a manager, have your grandma die on you. Not sure where I'm going with this, but maybe we should start at the beginning. So Scott reached out to me about 2 years ago. We had a meeting, and originally this was just supposed to be a physical release for Spooey, like a physical rerun with like the vinyl and the CD. And he also wanted to put circles in there somewhere, but we had no way to get a license for Spooey because Yorushika is a little bit uncontactable. So that was a little bit difficult. And then we decided maybe we would do and then we sort of like floated the idea of making a greatest hits album. But it was, I don't know, I thought it wasn't really special enough, so I was just like, you know what, why don't we just make a completely new album? Why don't we just make it about DECO Nina? Wouldn't that be cool? Would that be awesome? I think that would be pretty cool. And so we just did that instead. Sorry, my notes ran out. But yeah, this album was a big undertaking. I think more than anything, I mean, I already know what the album process was supposed to be, but I think it taught me more about myself, I guess. Last year, 2 years ago, I decided to just be really doing this as a hobby, and so I have my own full-time job, and so this was mostly just balancing, like, what does it mean to do this as a hobby? What do my limits look like now that I'm a little bit older, that I'm a little less chronically online? And despite it all, I mean, we managed to release it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Fun fact, this album was actually supposed to come out December of last year because, you know, DECO 27. That would be really funny, right? 27th of December for a release date, but we were waiting on a few like licenses and we were waiting for some final approvals from the Otoiro team, and then finally we got the approval, I think somewhere in January or February, and so we went full steam ahead with that. Yeah, that would have been really funny. I think they purposely delayed us, honestly. Which is fine, whatever. I don't really care at this point. I'm just really happy that it's out. But I think I saw somebody ask about like negotiations with Otoiro. So this album has no affiliation with DECO Nina whatsoever. Obviously, it's just a cover album, but we needed permission to release it both on streaming and also on physical releases. So Scott negotiated the deal for that, and we came to a conclusion. And I can't tell you guys obviously the terms of that, but I can tell you that it is possible. So if you were wondering whether you wanted to make something like this, I think all you have to do is really reach out and see what you can do. DECO League will be like not impressed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they weren't impressed. I mean, God, I don't know if I'm on their shit list honestly, but it's fine. What matters is that we came to a good deal, and DECO is able to get some revenue for this as well, which I know a lot of Vocaloid. The thing is, right, I know you guys, some of you guys might be asking like, oh, why didn't you include Ghost Rule? Oh, why didn't you include Hibana? Well, the thing is, we did the deal with DECO, and he only made his own company after Aikotoba 3, I think. I think he only made Otoiro once Android Girl came out. So we were able to cover everything from Android Girl onwards because of the deal we have with him. But anything before Android Girl was going to be a little bit difficult because we would have to make a separate agreement with his old label, which is Uma. And I don't hear a lot of very nice things about negotiating with them. So I was like, you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I will just stick to the stuff that I love and the stuff that I can get, you know, and maybe make this a deal that's like favorable for all parties all around. Yeah. Which is fair, I think. Which is also why there's no Ghost Rule, and there's also no Hibana. What else have I covered from him? Literally I think like half of my covers are DECO Nina at this point. In short, we had to compromise, but a compromise is better than nothing, right? And of course, we finalized the album and the contract before monitoring came out, because if not, monitoring would have been on the album because it's been out for a while now. Maybe we can do something and like have it like upload, whatever. Yeah. Half joking, but perhaps we drop Metamorphose Deluxe with bonus tracks, telepathy, and monitoring on December 20th. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot that and send that to Sky, and then we'll see if that can work. When's the YouTube release? What do you mean? Like one whole ass album sort of release? I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I think I have to ask DECO first to see if we can do that. Telepathy mentioned, yeah. You do be having the good ideas. Ron. I do have a cover of monitoring. It's over on Patreon. I'm still making the video is still in the works, but it should be done soon. Yes, I did close the chat on YouTube. We have multi-streaming over here. I don't want to have to monitor YouTube, so we are here instead. Yay! Anyway, back to the album. Maybe we should go through the tracks one by one, and then maybe I can just talk about what happened, why we doing this. Let me see. Let me just pull up all my masters. Okay. I don't have any notes for this, so I'm just gonna be sort of yapping about everything. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna turn the music down a little bit so that it's not too distracting. But yeah, so this is Rabbit Hole. Track 1 is Rabbit Hole. This one was a really interesting one because I think I added this one in last minute, but even so, we still made it in. Fun fact, this one was also the one that we did super last minute because I just realized that Vesin was the one who mixed this before, and when Vesin mixed this before, and I completely forget that he never saves any of his mix files, and so when it came to us having to master it, basically Newarks was just like, yo, where's the mix? And I was like, oh, let me ask Vesin, and Vesin was just like, I don't have it. And so 2-3 days before we had to release, before we finished all the mastering, Newarks was like, okay, cracks fingers, I gotta mix everything. And so he had all the stems from Bear, obviously, and then I had to do all the vocal editing by myself because Vesin was just like, I'm so busy with another project. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And it turned out so good. reduced to atoms insanely. So this one is completely built from the ground up again. Thankfully, I still had the vocals, but yeah. So that was Rabbit Hole. This one was also an unexpected hit. I didn't realize it would actually do super duper well on YouTube and stuff, and so I just released it with the original on YouTube. But now I have this version as well and the other version as well. This one is also no censor. So you get to hear me say big F-bomb. Please don't listen to it if your parents are in the room. Listen to the other one. Although, to be fair, if you listen to the other one too, your parents might be asking, like, what's going on? This is like Rihanna BDSM of our the younger generation, I think. Rabbit Hole is so good. Thank you. I really liked Rabbit Hole. I think this one was a fun one to do, but I don't really have anything else to say anymore. Although I do want to thank everyone for 10 million views on YouTube. That was very sweet of you guys. What of our generation? What about your I don't know what generation you are. My generation, I think when we used to listen to songs like this, I remember really liking BDSM by Rihanna, and then not realizing that it was a crazy bad song. Not safe for work. Cannot be listening. When does the Kids Bop version come out? Oh my god, what's the bridge supposed to sound like for that one? Bursting rubber, we're instant lovers. Under the cover, we smother each other. Not sure. All your new covers are so good. Are you planning to post them on YouTube as well? What new covers? What have I been covering? What new covers? Just bought the album on Bandcamp. Yay, it's on Bandcamp! Thank you, Scott. It's much better than the YouTube version. Thank you. It is pretty good. Oh, Love Words 3. Oh yeah, I'm releasing Love Words 3 next week. Just let the album cook for a little bit. Monitoring isn't on the album. Your biggest inspiration. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Under the covers, we cuddle each other and snug. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good enough. Give me your email. I'll give you some royalties. The new album is out. Yeah, it's out on streaming. Physical release is in about an hour and a half, and we're just yapping about all the tracks before they come out. I was so excited when I saw Love Words 2. I know that one was a one that everybody sort of wanted me to cover. And I swear, I had lyrics like the week after it came out. Guys, Aikotoba. I'll talk about it after this, but Aikotoba is such a pain to record. Anyway, maybe we should move on to the next song in the album, which is... Drumroll, please! Woo! Undead Alice! It's still not on SoundCloud. I don't know if I'm gonna have it on SoundCloud. I have to manually upload it to SoundCloud because I have to grab all of like the ISDB whatever stuff to it. So thoughts on Yoamushi Monbang Reloaded? I have lyrics. That's all you need to know. Undead Alice! How many of you guys are Undead Alice lovers? Because we didn't have too much in the Discord listening party. But honestly, Undead Alice is one of my favorite DECO songs of all time. Undead Alice! Yeah! Of course, Swiss and me are Undead Alice apologists. We're sorry. We're not sorry. They're so good. This is so peak. Yeah, it's so good. Okay, maybe it isn't as good as I thought it was when it came out, but it's still so good, and it's still one of my favorite DECO songs. Actually, never mind. It is as good as I thought when it came out. When this song came out, by the way, fun fact, I'm pretty sure I was still dating my ex, and this is one of the songs that I was just like, ooh, is my relationship going downhill? Ooh. Ooh, am I the Undead Alice? Ooh, and so I wrote lyrics really fast. It was so fun. See, I'm telling you, this album was all about like all the different sides of me that that I have all the different sides of me, all the different me's that I have been over the years, because I grew up with DECO, right? I grew up with all of his songs, and so the art was supposed to sort of represent like the different many sides of me, the like the cutes and also the not very cute, the edgy. We love when Vocaloid helps us to realize important life things, for sure. But yeah, it was this is one of my favorites. We did an all new instrumental for this one made by Bear. I think it's super good. It's super goated. Vocal mix, who did the mix for this one? Mitch did the mix for this. You grew up with DECO and I grew up with you. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh yeah, it's S&M by Rihanna. Okay, yeah, S&M, not BDSM. Same thing. Honestly, same thing. Extra song you released last night, release when? If you were listening to me when I was talking about it, I will release it when the video is out. Whenever the video is done. Please stop asking me that. You just finished school, yay! Why do you have school on a Friday? Is it Good Friday? Oh, well, maybe not all people have a public holiday, but anyway. Anyway, for Undead Alice, I didn't redo any of the vocals, but we did redo the mix. We did redo the instrumental, and I think it sounds so much harder than it does. I think it goes a lot harder than the original one does, to be very honest with you. Bear actually knows the guy who who helped DECO do the Undead Alice instrumental, the arrangement, and so I think he sent it off to the guy and was just like, I did this, please listen, I think I did a good job. Which I'm very happy about. Go Bear, you did great. This mix is definitely a highlight of this version. Thank you. I think it did really good. Woo! But yeah, that's Undead Alice. Yeah, it's a very small world, I think, when it comes to all this stuff, which is why everybody needs to... I don't think you should be burning bridges. I don't think you should be stupid and burn bridges. Just be yourself and have fun. Loving the album release. Missed out on the listening party since it was the early hours for me, but it's really inspiring to hear you talk about the work that went into this album. Thank you! It was a lot of work. Undead Alice was one of the first ones I think that was finished, so this one was relatively easy to get done. How long will the physical releases be available to buy? They will be on pre-order for about a month or two, especially the glitter ones. I think they're super limited. Once they cap, that's it. So if you want to order the vinyl or anything, you should order the glitter one first and then do the other ones later if you want to do multiple versions of it. Undead Alice is just that good. Love the song. Still one of my favorite songs of all time. Wish I could cover more things from... So I wanted another song from the album on my album. I wanted Fake Actor, and they said no. So I was like, all right, we'll just stick to Undead Alice, even though Fake Actor is my favorite song. Anyway, let's move on. We should move on. I think that's all I have to say about Undead Alice. The lyrics were very... I don't know if I've said this before, but the lyrics for Undead Alice were very difficult to write, because if you check the chorus out in Japanese, it's full of like words that are opposites, but they rhyme. And so I was going through the thesaurus for like 3 hours almost every day, just looking for like, okay, do I do this? Do I do this? What words should I use? Which ones rhyme? I tried really hard to keep that rhyming scheme on. And so I think these were it was the most difficult chorus I've ever translated from DECO. Very hard. I have ADHD. That's why there's an ADHD tag. Yeah. That's usually the amount of dedication I go into when I write lyrics, to be very fair. I do take a lot of pride and a lot of And I do dedicate a lot of time into writing lyrics. They're not that easy for me personally because I'm not very good at at writing anymore. And so it takes a while. It takes a while, but I'm very happy. Thesaurus.com and Rhyme Zone, yes. And also B Rhymes and also Wiki Rhyme. So I'm always there. I'm always... Do you look at the literal translations and then change it up to make it fit the song? That's how I always thought worked boiled down. So I do look at the literal translations, and then most of the time I'll be like annotating the lyrics as I go with like phrases that I think fit or imagery that I think really fits into the song. You know, concepts that maybe I think would really suit the song really well, because I want the song to feel really cohesive in English as well. I take a little bit of... I'm a little bit liberal with how I do my trans lyrics in that I don't always make it a one-to-one translation. I always try to localize it, if that makes sense. Yes, this album will be on vinyl. Hello, welcome to stream. Got it on Bandcamp. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's just how I do it. Of course, everybody has their own way of doing it, and I think that's why English dubs are really fun to listen to. But yeah, whatever. I just try to also pull from my experiences. So if I don't resonate very strongly with a song, I can't really write that well. Yeah. And not making it one-to-one results in much less clunky lyrics. Yeah. I tried really hard for monitoring as well. That was one of the ones that I was just like, okay, I need to rephrase things. I need to make sure that it sounds really good in English, because more than the translation itself or even the imagery itself, I think what matters the most to me is that it sounds like a song. It needs to sound like a real song, because if not, I think it's just gonna be very unlistenable in general. Like, I'm the kind of person who grew up listening to like Taylor Swift and stuff, so lyrics are very, very, very important to me. So yeah, that and Parasite as well. Parasite was so perfect for me. Went through probably my worst ex, and that's kind of summed up how I feel. I'm so glad that helped, because that helped me vent some feelings of mine too, not from my own ex, but someone else's ex. And I can talk about that later during Parasite as well. Yeah. Of course, I try to respect the author's intent as well. Sometimes it does get a little bit sacrificed, but sometimes you can't really help it, because maybe sometimes the Japanese translation, the Japanese allegories don't really translate that well to English, and so you have to make it something that's more familiar for English listeners so that it hits as well, right? The vibe's gotta be right. The artistic impact of Taylor Swift on Chuuni Kind cannot be understated. All right, it's true. I love her, okay? I wasn't able to go to Eras, and I'm really mad about it, but still. Whatever. As long as my trans lyrics sound good, I'm happy. Don't really care how many views I get, as long as I feel very proud of my work. Anyway, moving on. Let's go! Next song is Vampire. Wow. Vampire was one of... I think I released this one originally during the pandemic. This one was really easy to put into the album as well, cause yeah, again, everyone loves Vampire. Vampire is such a good song. It's marked a new era for DECO Nina as well. I think that was where things really changed. She was like, oh shit, I can just do this. It works, and it works. It's because it works. DECO is so good at making really catchy choruses and lyrics and stuff like that, and so this song is just like embodies everything that I really like about DECO. He's just it's so cheeky, right? Without it being outwardly, for lack of a better word, horny. It was so fun to write lyrics for this one too. I had Anthong on some of the lyrics as well, so he really helped out. It's not lewd, it's playful. Yeah, exactly. So it's not like it's like Sabrina Carpenter but a little bit more. Yeah, it's like Sabrina Carpenter but a little less horny, because he does sort of like exist in that space most of the time, I feel, but like this one was just playful and really cute, and you're just like, oh, it could be lewd, it could not be lewd. It's more, I wouldn't say more tasteful or anything, but it is definitely more cute, more playful. I think DECO always leans more into cute. I was your soul gateway into Vocaloid. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, this one dances on the fence. It's very cute. Love this song. Was a little bit difficult to sing, but I think that's what makes Vocaloid really fun in general. I do like singing. I do like challenging myself to see how I can like express some things, I guess, with my voice. So that's fun. I really like that you changed suck to bite in your cover because it tones the horny down. And it also, I think it also just vampires, you know? They don't just suck, they bite too. But also they suck blood, but also they suck other things, huh? Well, what I left out in vampire, I made up for like 1,000-fold in rabbit hole, so maybe I'm not all that clean. Only 1,000-fold, all right. But they bite in order to suck blood. I think biting, is also. I think biting is also. It also gives off that imagery. So I thought that was the right one to do. There were a few other things I saw that like. There were a few other translations like zekyo, like you know, like. Like that's also a little bit like suggestive, and so I also tried to make that part suggestive in English as well. In terms of the album, this was one of the easier ones to do. Crash had all of the files. We didn't have to redo anything. We just had to remix it a little bit, and then New Arcs just had to remaster it, and then done. The one thing I never got in Vampires is kind of sex related, but for me that's more succubus related. I mean, haven't you heard on the internet like, oh yeah, vampires don't just suck blood, they suck other things too? I think that's just cute. Anyway, save your necks. This one, I don't really have much to say about this one. I liked it. It was fun. I think it was my first like 20s hit, I guess. Hit in my 20s. I was in a slump for a little bit, and then this one sort of brought back that spark. So I'm really happy about Vampire. Fun fact, the Vampire Miku is wearing Jiraike, which is also what I'm wearing right now. Oh, I'm not using my 3D. I have my arms out, but yeah. Shall we move on, perhaps? Maybe? This is going a little faster than I thought it would, but it's fine. Oh, Kuruku! Thank you so much for your first gift sub! Thank you! Let's move on to Parasite. I think I talked about it a little bit when we were talking about Undead Alice and trance lyrics and stuff like that, but this one, I didn't expect to like Parasite so much. I actually did not like it when it came out. I thought it was just mid. And then I really looked into the lyrics, and then I had a friend tell me about their really bad experience with their ex, and I wanted to kill her so much. And I was like, you know what, maybe I should just tone it down, maybe I should just write lyrics about it. And it really grew on me. Yeah, it grew on me over time. I think the video was great. Visuals are very important in this day and age, I think, and Parasite's visuals are honestly so fun. They're great. I love the art style. I love Parasite Miku. I think she's so cute. So Parasite lives up to his name if it grows on you over time. You know what? Fair enough. It was your introduction to the Mannequin era DECO, and you were hooked on it for a while. That's very fair. Mannequin era DECO, I think, is a very interesting turning point in his career, for sure. There were a lot of songs that I liked on it. There were a lot of songs that I didn't, that I was just, I wouldn't say I didn't like, but I was just okay with. Mannequin is fun. Lots of cute little songs. I think my favorite non-single, my favorite B-side is probably Angel Hair or Gift. Those are both very fun for me. Aw, thank you, Onyx. This song goes very hard. I took inspiration for some of the beginning lyrics from Chika Fuji Lisa's cover of it, which I thought the It hit a lot. I think which one did I take? I think, hey, just look at me, even if this were a dream, it's all I need, it's all I need, it's all I need, it's all I need, it's all I need. You do it if you love me was just so toxic and so juicy. Like, I don't think I would have been able to write anything as good as that. And so I was just like, I'll use these lyrics. I'll just use this. I'll just use this. And I told her afterwards about it. And I gave her some royalties as well. People in the Discord listening party were debating on what the dark smoky soda mentioned in the song is, whether it was Dr. Pepper or root beer. Maybe we should do a little bit of a poll. I think that would be very fun. But yeah, this song means a decent amount to me, but not as much as I think some of the other songs in this. Parasite was definitely a fun one to write because I had to channel some. I had gone through a breakup also, not very long before, and so it was my chance to just channel some of that into this song, and it was very cathartic. Definitely cathartic. DECO Pepper. DECO Pepper is very fair. It was clearly Dr. Pepper mixed with Pepsi, and then it starts smoking like some sort of weird chemical reaction. Yeah, I think so. Seems like somehow every DECO cover is a breakup cover. Yes, I have dated a few people. Most of them are breakup songs. There's only one song from DECO that isn't about love, and it's on this album, and we can talk about it as soon as we get there. What did you think of Poison Apple? I thought it was a good song. Just not really my cup of tea. Not really obsessed with it, but I think it was a great song. Rachuuni is human and goes through love too. Oh, if only you knew. If only you knew. Before all this Chuuni idol stuff, everyone just knew me as that stupid lovesick girl. Can we talk about how every DECO song is something toxic in a relationship? Can we maybe... Yes, but that might also invite the discussion of what the hell happened to DECO that made him write about all of this, and I don't know if I'm ready to go there yet. I'm worried about the man. I'm so worried about him. He is like Taylor Swift. I think everyone is like... I think Taylor Swift is basically like everybody. Bruno Mars also writes songs about his exes. We get a lot of songs about exes from a lot of people. Love is definitely a very strong driving emotion, and so it is fun. Anyway, Dr. Pepper wins. That is our dark smoky soda. Bro took on too many I can fixers, and yet he skipped me. Anyway, do we know the cost of the vinyls yet? I don't actually know the cost of the vinyls, but if Scott wants to jump in and just let us know at some point, that would be nice. Sorry, my brain's starting to hurt. Give me a sec. I can make him worse. Rachie probably. Out of all the people I could have Yume-jo'd, it had to be him. Okay, anyway. Let's talk about something else. This is gonna be cut out of the stream. I have an unhealthy obsession with his songs. They're very, very good. Anyway, so that's Parasite. Speaking of toxic stuff, maybe we should move on to the next song, Dilemma. Very insane that we have so many toxic songs in here. Oh, I wonder. Dilemma, I think, is my favorite song from the Mannequin era. I love this. It sounds like old DECO, which was what I was sort of craving in between Undead Alice and like everything else, and then suddenly Dilemma came out and I was like, yes, Dilemma! Instantly contacted Kiame and was just like, can you please make instrumental for this but make it rock? Because the interesting thing about Dilemma is that because it is on the Mannequin album, which is mostly pop, it had to be more of like a pop rock rather than full on like Android Girl style rock. And so when I asked, I thought it was good. Obviously, it was great. I mean, I like the drums were like the pop drums. I don't know, 808s, whatever. I'm not really well versed in like arrangement, but they were definitely more pop drums. And I told Kiame, I was just like, can you please make this more like his old style? And he was like, I got you. I love this song so much too. It's so good. And so we made this a little bit more rock. I don't regret it at all. The only thing I don't like about Dilemma is that it's less than 3 minutes. I think it could have benefited from another, like a bridge or something like that, but whatever, it's okay. The other thing that maybe it's missing is like a kitchen gun, but whatever. I think I had some help from Anthong for the lyrics for this, and this was the ones that I also sort of struggled with. I remember that I wrote lyrics for this on Twitch as well. Do any of you remember that? Me writing lyrics on stream? Yeah, so I wrote lyrics on stream for this. It was a little hard. It was a little hard. I think I was having a little bit of trouble with some phrases are just some sentences, some phrases, and some like thoughts are a little bit difficult to get through. I remember you looping this and it was a meme for it. Kitchen gun is fun. I think specifically the first 2 lines were the ones that really got me. And the lack of maybe like clear imagery for this really contributed a little bit to how I struggled to write it, but we did get there in the end. And obviously, Anthong is a godsend. He's great. I love him. I work with him for almost everything at this point. He has such a way with words that I just can't explain because I don't have that way with words. He does. He could probably explain it to you. Ah, 1 hour left until the physical release. Are you guys excited? Wow. I loved when you did Dilemma, was it Dilemma over 2 days final mix? Streaming Girls Summit featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. That is also my favorite thing. But, I don't know. I thought it would be funny to do that. Oh, sleep, please, Rash. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I know this. It was probably difficult to come, and I know you wanted to come to the listening party, but it's okay. Please rest. Please rest. Thank you for coming. But yeah, Dilemma reference. Why I gotta release this? Oh, is this payday? Payday in Indonesia is like a week from now, a week or 2 from now, so oops. But anyway, speaking of the record, I don't know if for the people who weren't in the listening party, if you are in the US or in Europe or in Japan, Scott is working together with a few distributors there, and so they will be able to distribute for maybe a cheaper price from your area. Yay! Why pay rent when I can buy album? House is temporary, album is eternal. No! No! Be responsible with your money. The pre-order is gonna be around for about a month or 2, so it's okay. Please. Yeah, hopefully no insane shipping prices unless you are from Indonesia. Speaking of which, if you are in Indonesia or know somebody in Indonesia that can distribute records, please DM me, send me an email, something. Please let me know so that we can at least have it here for the locals, because it is ridiculous to me that our infrastructure for post is so bad that that everything is just so expensive. So please just let me know if you're Indonesian or if you have somebody, or if you could just please let me know, because I am like tearing out my hair. Because if not, then I'll have to do everything myself. And if I have to do everything myself, things are gonna get delayed because I am a busy lady. Busy woman, a busy. Sorry. Yes. Live, love, hate being in Indo. We are so cooked, ma'am. We are so cooked. Please, hearts out to all our Indo bro and sis. Thank you. Anyway, let's move on from dilemma. The next song is Love Words 4. And this one is the one that I chose to use. I chose to announce the album with. So this one is a recent one. In terms of timeline for this, I think Love Words 3 and 4 and Automated Section were the main reasons this album got delayed so much. But mostly it was Love Words 3 and 4 because I did the very stupid decision, the very stupid action. I recorded them back to back. I recorded Love Words 3 and 4 back to back, and I wanted to die. So later, when you're listening to Love Words 3, maybe you can be like, oh, Rachie sounds so chipper there. Yes, it's because I haven't lost my will to live yet. As soon as I got to Aikotoba 4, I wanted to die. It was the same song again, but not really. But yes, I was like, no. It was so funny. It's really funny when you look back on it. But like, oh my god. Like, Aikotobas need space right in between. That's why he's not releasing one every year. You need like about 3 years, 2 to 3 years between Aikotobas to really like let it sink in and, you know, open your heart and hold space for more Aikotoba. But yeah. It's that kind of song again. Yeah. Yes, you need about 2 to 3 more years for your heart to fill with more love words. Stop memeing. I think, but okay, if you want to look at it in terms of like, if you want to contextualize it too, Love Words 3 came out a little bit earlier, so obviously I would be a little bit more chipper, a little bit younger sounding, and by the time Love Words 4 came out, I was a little bit more mature, so I think it's on brand. I think it's on point a little bit, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say, chat? Hate letter 6. Stop. Thank you, Mr. Fish Food. But yeah, y'all remember telepathy coming out at almost exactly the same time? It was so funny. We had a field day in chat. The 1, 2, 3 count was so good. Thank you. Love Words 4 was very fun to write. I think I recorded the song actually before I had all the lyrics done because I had one part in the song. So I mean, you know, it has a lot of references. So there was MKDR. Or DSCF, whatever you want to say it, Delusion, whatever that song was. But there's that, which I never wrote lyrics for, so I had to figure out. I had to write the chorus for that one, and then I had to implant it into Aikotoba 4. I don't know why I did that. I think I just did it so that, you know, consistency. If I ever covered DSCF, then I would have something. The song physically aged you to be more mature. Yeah, I have like more white hairs today than I did before. The other part that really got me was I think it was the normal lyric that was just like, how can you do everything, you're cool. Like that part was hard. And then finding the second verse was just so bad. It was such a train wreck. It's genius how you reproduced the hidden 1, 2, 3 part of the Japanese version to English. If I didn't do that, people would riot. But also, I thought it was so genius. I had to put it in. So I wanted it to. I really wanted it to be like more hidden, like it is in Japanese. But unfortunately, I couldn't think of any other words that had 3 in it. So I was just like, all right. And it's like I said, the other 3. Halo Kak Rachie, akhirnya bisa nonton stream kakak dan selamat atas akan albumnya. Makasih. Thank you so much. Yeah. 4 gives a tired but optimistic. 4 definitely gives a more like mature feeling. It's not like, oh my god, I love you. It's more like, I love you guys. Hello. Threesa, easy. All right, you win. Red Chance lyrics for me, please. I'm tired. But yeah, four was fun. 4 was fun. Singing it was not fun, but at least the harmonies were more fun. I realized in like more recent DECO songs, he has strayed away from the more traditional like 5th up, 3rd down, or 3rd up, 5th down. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember music theory anymore. But he's been more liberal with his harmonies, and I really like that. And so you'll see that reflected in some of these. You won't see them reflected in the stuff from my covers because I've always done more harmonies than DECO has provided, but yeah. 4 is like getting home from work exhausted, happy to see someone you love. I'm actually surprised you bring that up because DECO actually wrote a song about that back during I want to say Soy Serirong. It's called was it Heart's Homing Instinct? Kiso Honno. That one's a good one, and that's about that. But yeah, that was like what, 12 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that. He's always had it in him. He's always had that dog in him. I think it just mellowed out this year, last year. I'm not sure. Hey, illegal immigrant. Hey, dude. Actually hype. Wish I had done it more consistently. You're so fine. But yeah, that is... I don't really have much to say else about Aikotoba 4. You guys know that the video crashed at some point and I lost all my files because my hard drive died and then the backup died as well. And so I had to redo the whole video in a week. At least I didn't have to redo the music. But yeah, went through a lot. Big roller coaster when it came to releasing Love Words. But at least I got to do it in time to announce the album. And now it's out. Anyway, that was Love Words. We shall move on. So, tracks 1 to 6 so far were side A of the vinyl, affectionately called the meta side, and now we're moving on to tracks 7 to 11, which we affectionately call the morphose side. And coincidentally, everything from 7 to 11 is also from the Android Girl album, which I don't know how that happened. It just sort of did. Android Girl has a lot of good hits. But yeah. I did, Flake, actually, with the money that you donated. I did get myself a new hard drive. I just have not installed it yet. I probably should. 7-Eleven. Woo! Oh, I'm actually hungry. Maybe I should get some food. Maybe I should order like some martabak. There's one that's open near me. 24/7. Maybe I should order some. Anyway, Android Girl time. Android Girl. Anyway, sorry. This is a fun one. I like this song a lot. Android Girl is really open by. I feel like that the anime moment where like you're like looking and you're like like the eye gleam where it's just like, oh my god, like that's how I felt when I listened to Android Girl for the first time. It could not believe that DECO would make a sequel to Two Breaths Walking after all this time. But that, and what surprised me even more was that this song, I feel like, I think you could interpret it a lot of ways, but how I interpreted it was like DECO's relationship with Miku, I suppose, because she's a robotic girl. And a lot of the tracks on Android Girl were actually born, it feels like they were born out of a place of conflict, of just like, should I do this, should I not, should I keep going, should I not, because we know that DECO loves Miku and DECO liked making music, but this was also a point in time where he just made Otoiro and stuff like that, and like as the resident DECO scholar, I couldn't help but think like, oh, maybe this is about Miku and like his relationship with Miku and how it was like strained for a little bit. So it was just very fun. Obviously this is just like tinfoil hat theory, brainworms. Don't take this with a grain of salt, but I tried to incorporate, those were the feelings that I at least incorporated into Android Girl. I think it turned out pretty well too in terms of the lyrics. Like that, come on and stay, you never come around. This jealous give and take me till we sing out loud. Tried to think of what it was like to like as Miku, how would I feel if my producer did not come and like make me sing for a while. So that's it. One of my mates said it's about himself and his AI girlfriend. Ah, yes, Miku. Is it fine to indulge in you again? Yeah. Had a lot of fun writing the lyrics for this too. It was very inspired. I wrote a whole ass blog post on it, which I never released in the end because it felt too crazy. It felt so parasocial and one-sided. I had to check myself and be like, you can't do this. You're old. Ooh, just pulled a hair out of my arm. Anyway. Andrew Girl was the first Vocaloid song I heard from you, and because of that, you were the reason I got into Vocaloid. Thank you! You got into Vocaloid because of a great song! I won't. I deleted that post, so you guys will never be able to see it ever! So yeah, Andrew Girl, and I feel like makes up the titular track, makes up the thesis of the Andrew Girl album, which has just been it's so fun, such a fun album. Whereas a lot of the it feels like a grown-up deco, you know what I mean? The glitchy effects really elevate. Oh yeah, maybe I should talk more about the process. I forgot. So I had Rezion mix this for me, or Bianco, and he's the guy. He's like a little bit younger than me, obviously, which doesn't make him too young, I suppose. But like, he is such a genius in mixing. He mixed Disappearance of Hatsune Miku. He mixed for my cover. He mixed also my cover of Rumor. I just think he has like the sauce. He is insanely good at adding a lot of creative touches to songs that I wouldn't otherwise think of, right? And he just executes them like super flawlessly. I guess it's because of his background also as a producer that he just knows what makes a good like vocal arrangement. Even then, I think it's super rare to find somebody like that, let alone somebody younger than me and also in the community. So just insane. He did such a great job on the mix. I thought it was when I think I only had like two feedback for this, and then like he corrected it the next day and then we were done. Like, I could not believe that he did something so crazy, so good. Amazing creative, experienced mind. Of course, we couldn't include Reunion from the first track on the Andrew Girl album onto this, but I think he still did a great job regardless with like everything. So good. And that's Andrew Girl. I still think this is one of his best songs so far, and so I'm really happy to be able to release this on the album itself. Yeah, it's all just lock-in music for SPF kids, especially Mosquito. Mosquito's great. Andrew Girl is good. Everything down the list is good. Relationship Scramble is probably one of my least favorite songs, but even then, it's still so good. Love it. It's not one of the ones I come back to listen to, but I can sing it top of my head. So good. The only thing that I sort of regret maybe about... No, I'll talk about this later. But it's okay. It's nice to see you too. Thank you so much for coming, Nagisa. You always have to crank up the rachie music every time it's time to lock in. Thank you. But you should thank the producers because I am merely a vessel. Andrew Girl's good. I took some inspiration from Mafu Mafu's cover, I think. Especially during the beginning of the last chorus, that little like background vocals was definitely Mafu Mafu's cover inspired, I think. I don't remember anymore. I just remember... I don't even remember if I had it recorded before Mafu Mafu's version came out. I really can't remember. But it was... Anyway, very proud of the vocals on this. I'm like floored. The vocal editing and everything is just gorgeous and really elevates the song, so I'm happy about Andrew Girl. Scott says this is his favorite track on the album. My favorite track is coming up in 2 tracks, so we shall see. Shall we move on to the next song? Oh, of course, before we move on, also I just want to give a huge shout out to L Train. The instrumental for this is just cracked. I could not tell the difference between this one and the original, to be very honest with you, and even now still very difficult for me, so I think he did such a great job. Anyway, moving on. Next track is Otome Dissection. I'll let the song play out for a little. Okay, here we go. Otome Dissection, also known as Otome Kaibo. very... Also another turning point DECO song. This one was also on Android Girl. And this, I think, is one of his more iconic songs, I guess, in the community. Just because of the music video and how different it was to a lot of his songs, right? Because before Otome Dissection, I think he was really just playing around with like co-arrangers for his album. He had Naoki Tai for Lyre Dance. What album was Lyre Dance? Oh yeah, Stuff for the Ghost album I think was his first foray into really collaborating with other people for the arrangement for something a little bit more like fun and elevated. But for this album, he got Rockwell on, who he still has to do a lot of his arrangement. And I just think that Otome Dissection was the first song they released together, and as soon as you heard it, like, it's not like a crazy like interesting song when it comes to like overall, but something about that instrumental really draws you in, and of course the melody is just crazy. So Otome Dissection is definitely one of the ones that I still come back to, still enjoy, can't get enough of. Very fun. I did not write the lyrics for this one. This is the only track in the album I did not write lyrics for, because David Toth, Breadbox, Will Stetson's lyricist, already wrote lyrics, and Will already released a cover of it before. So I was just like, I'm a yoink these, because I actually really like his lyrics, and I'm very particular with DECO lyrics. So I think that says something about the actual lyrics themselves. I don't think the glow up was crazy as some of the others as well, but I did re-record all of the vocals. I think it was nerfed a little bit, I would say, but I don't think that it was Vessen's fault at all. I think it was just the nature of this track. It just happens. But if it were up to me, I think I would re-release this song maybe in the future with a custom MV as well. I think that would be very fun. I just have to find somebody. Yeah, it was already pretty good. It didn't really have too much room to improve, except for maybe some mixing choices. But yeah, I hope this one sounds... I'm definitely buying that vinyl. I collect vinyl. Oh, well then you should know that we have a glitter version of this album. Ooh, glitter. Ooh, you want it so bad. You want it so bad. We got a glitter album. And then we also have a regular marble album. You want it so bad. Jingle, jingle. You want it so bad. Jingle, jingle, jingle. You want it. You want it. You need the glitter. Oh, you want the CD? Oh, well, you should look at the CD. Oh, it's so gorgeous. You want it so bad. Look at this. Jingle, jingle. Jingle, 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 jingle. And look how it looks when it's flat, too. Ooh, you want it. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Ooh. Also, I forgot to mention as well while we're on this, but we also have trading cards and other stuff as well that we are including as pack-ins for this release only. So for the first release only, we will have some album pack-ins, which are let me see if I can... One sec. I'm saving the image. My bad. Which are... Jajan! We got trading cards! We will only get maybe... I think right now the decision... The choice is one trading card per album. And it's gonna be... the trading cards are gonna be made with all of the art that we made so far for Metamorphose. Let me see if I can find all of the art we have. We have Vampire. We have Android Girl. We got... Let me see if I can find the rest. Can't find them right now. Then we have Dilemma. And then we have... Oh my god. I'm a mess. I'm a mess, guys. I'm so sorry. I did not expect to be showing off all the art that we have. We also have Psychogram! Yay! Psychogram by Leah. And then we also have Otome Kaibo as well. We do have rabbit hole as well. I just need to find it. And then we have Otome Kaibo. And then we also have... Oh my god, where are all the trading cards? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the folder. And then we have... Oh man. We have rabbit hole as well. And then we got oh my god. We got Parasite as well. Oh my god, it's huge. Caravan, thank you for the 34 months. We got Parasite. And then the last one that I got is the guide, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is the one for the guide. I'm hoping that we can get them on... We can get them doing... what'd you call it? We can get them on like foil or something like that. But yeah, these are all the ones. This one was by Ray, this one was by Leah. I got like 4 artists to do 8 trading cards. And then this one was by Chacha. Here we go. This one is by Chacha. It's Rabbit Hole. Very, very cute. Hopefully we can get like foil on these. And then this one was by Yaku. This one is by Leah, this one is by Yaku, and then this one is also by Chacha. So, got a lot. We got a lot of them, guys. We have a lot of merch. We have a lot of fun things in store for you guys. Yeah. Cute. Anyway, so that is those are our pack-ins. They'll only be available for the first run of these, and they'll only be available through Very Okay Vinyl. So. Yay. Garfin, you need to sleep. You need some electrolytes. Go get yourself some aspirin. Get yourself some coconut water or Gatorade or something like that, and then just eat your comfort what you need to eat for comfort food, and just lie down for the rest of the day. Now I'm just torn between vinyl or Bandcamp for both. You should. I think the vinyls come with a digital download, and that's what the trading cards are supposed to be. So VOG is selling both. Everything, all the revenue and everything goes through Scott, and then I'll be getting whatever we agree to in terms of like percentage. Yep. So that's that. Alright, plays dominoes with all the albums. But yeah, I'll talk to Scott about what we want to do in terms of trading cards, because I know a lot of you want to. So the CDs get a digital code too. You have to ask Scott. We have a questions page. We have a questions thing on the server. If you ask your questions there, I'll ping Scott, and then we'll see if he can give a reply. I bought it via Bandcamp because I didn't want to wait. Yeah, you should. That's fine. It's okay. Is shipping possible in Europe? Yes, it will be. We are working with a few distributors in other countries, other areas. Sorry, I want to say Europe, the US, and also Canada. I mean, Canada is where VOV is, where Very Okay Vinyl is based. Sorry, in Japan as well. So hopefully things will be good. Yeah, remember to super glue your vinyl so you can DIY. That joke doesn't land when there's no Scott here. Flick will buy the album as many times as it takes to collect them all. Please do not, Flick. Do not. Please do not. Hopefully the CDs will also come with the digital code, but I have to talk to Scott about it. We shall see. Do you know the speed of the vinyl? It'll probably be the regular speed. What is it, 45 or 33? I can't remember. Whatever. Can't you just rip the audio off the CD? That's what I think too. That's why we're only doing digital download codes for vinyl, but it's fine. I know not everybody has a CD player anymore. Very rare thing right now. But, oh yeah. Oh man, hyped. Half an hour left until this happens. My god. I've been yapping for an hour and a half. That usually does not happen. I usually don't have all this energy, guys. This is literally just album nerves. Album nerves for sure. I have an external CD player because I love ripping songs out of my old albums. Anyway, shall we move on? We should move on to the next song, which is my personal favorite song in this album, The Guide. Kimi wa Indonesia ka? Yes, I am. But why? Dude, you wrote that wrong. This is my favorite song in the album, 100%. I love this song. This is the only one of the only DECO songs I know that actually don't discuss like love or heartbreak, but it's actually more about, well, what I interpret it as, and I don't want to say this is the definitive like meaning of the song, obviously, but it's is to do with I think it's a more like personal autobiographical song. The Guide always makes me cry. This song is so good. I remember when I was still dating my ex, the Android Girl came out, and so I was traveling between Philadelphia and New York on a bus for 3 hours, and so I had nothing really much to do besides 3 hours one way, and so I didn't have much to do besides like write lyrics right in the car. This was also the time that Yorushika Nakaboku came out, the first album, and so I was just like writing trans lyrics day in day out, playing Final Fantasy 14. Shadowbringers just dropped, and also looking for jobs, obviously. Doing that as well. I remember just looking at the lyrics and just like analyzing them over and over and over and over again, and just being like, this is such a special song. I need to write lyrics of this. What does The Guide mean? Oh yeah, what does The Guide mean to you? What does it mean to you guys? The guide always does remind me of Yorushika as well, but it's probably because the association I have with the time that I wrote the trans lyrics and all that. This song is basically about like, what I think of it as, okay? Tinfoil hat. It feels like all of these new Vocaloid producers came in, and they're new and they're hip and they're hot and everybody's talking about them, and this is a very salty song being like, all right, I'm one of the veterans. You're asking me for help. Do I really want to help? Like, do I really want to go on and keep going this way? Like, I've reinvented myself so many times. What isn't working? And so, yeah. It's like, the original title of the song in Japanese is Shinsekai Annaisho, which is like, New World Guide Booth. But it translated to the guide in English. It's a never-ending toxic love with your job, I feel. You're asking to be guided in a direction, but your guide is very bitter and just like, okay, you can ask me for help, but we're not gonna be friends, all right? Workaholic. I mean, what else do you do, right? The point when I released the song as well, when I released my cover of this, is also during a time in my career, well, not really career, but a time in my life where I was really struggling about my identity as a hobbyist, as on YouTube, because it took a toll after a while, right? VTubing and then singing and stuff like that. I was definitely part of the old guard. No, I had my 15 minutes, right? And now, what? Was I just supposed to take it and be in the background? All these people are doing all the same stuff that I used to do, and they're getting all this love for it. And how about me? I did all of this way before these guys, and what? Not so much as like oh yeah, like it was a difficult time in my life, and you know, looking back on it, I don't think it was that serious, but when you've been doing something for as long as me, over 10 years, and something threatens to like rock the boat, I guess, and you've built your identity on it, and it just it's so much an intrinsic part of you, you wouldn't really know what to do without it. Like, of course you would be shaken up, right? Of course you would be asking, like, do I really want to keep doing this? Do I want to stop? Do I want to like do what do I want to do with what I have? And so I decided to keep going, obviously, and so I posted it. But I did write something really heartfelt in the comments, in the description, that I still sort of feel like up to this day. But I think the older I get, the less seriously I really take it. And I think being able to keep this as a hobby instead of a job has really like freed up a lot of mental space for me. So yeah. Yeah, serious or not, I guess the feelings are valid, but I don't know. I guess it's a little embarrassing to talk about it, because obviously some people will just be like, it's not that serious. Like, this is just Vocaloid, right? You're just a cover artist. You're not even a Vocaloid producer. How can you say that you have those feelings, right? Like, how important are you really? And so I was struggling with that for a while. But regardless, the song has a very special place in my heart as one of those songs that I was just like, okay, backtrack. I think it's crazy that every time I'm going through something, there is always a DECO song for that, and it is always released during the time that I feel like I need it the most. So that's why I really like him. And that's why it's usually really easy for me to write translators for DECO stuff. But yeah. Do you think you'll do covers from older DECO albums again? So I wanted to release We the Hostages with this album as well, but because of this album was a lot of hurry up and wait, we didn't think we had time for it, and so I didn't get to commission any extra instrumentals and stuff. But I do still have We the Hostages. I just need somebody to do the instrumental for it, and it should be good. My hair, yeah. And that's how I feel DECO as well, Sith. But thank you. I just, you know, I wanna be able to pass it on, right? Like, as much as I'm making these covers for myself, I know that you guys are also like getting stuff from it, and so I just want to make sure that you guys are also taken care of when I put on my songs. And so yeah, DECO did help me through a lot of hard times, yeah. And making covers, I guess, is the way that I am giving back. If you don't mind me asking, how much does it usually cost to get a song completely ready for a cover? Mixing, visuals, instrumental, and all. Okay, if you're talking about 2025, an instrumental can range from 400 to 700. And that's not including like extra instruments that you're asking people to record. The horns for monitoring took like about $500 alone for the horns, so that's crazy. Visuals, it will really depend. Usually I pay Akem between 250 and like 400 for a video. Art will really depend on who I'm commissioning and what I'm commissioning and how much I'm commissioning, but usually it's like around that range as well, about 300-ish. And then mixing is usually a flat like 200 depending on who I ask. So there's that. Yeah. I hope that answered your question. What I got out of the song is you're looking for a reason to give up and you're being commiserated, but we won't get the validation from them. Yeah. That is basically what the song is. That's a really good way to put it. I really like that. Yeah. I wonder if you're planning to cover Yakose Haizu. I really like Yakose Haizu, but like, I don't have lyrics for it. Maybe I would. Maybe I won't. It is a very cute song. But yeah, I am also very glad I have Patreon to help fund all that. Everything that I do is because everything I'm able to do is because of Patreon. So I really appreciate everybody who has supported my covers on Patreon, that I'm able to do all of this just like on a monthly basis. Like, it's so crazy. Like, thank you so much. Metamorphose is already released on YouTube Music. It should be out. Speaking of which, you heard how expensive this all takes to support it. Thank you so much. I mean, quality. You can't really talk about cover artists these days without talking about quality too. I feel like it's a completely different ballpark than the one I used to operate in when I was younger, and the quality that is demanded, even if people are just like, oh, you should just do whatever you want with your mic and your whatever. Like, no, there is a certain standard. We have to follow those standards, and it does take a toll on a lot of people. It's not easy, it's not expensive, and so I try to help out where I can as well. Like, I do videos for my friends too, I do lyrics for my friends. I usually don't try to take any money from my friends whatsoever. Well, Stetson usually has the same principle as well. He's just like, oh yeah, like whatever. So we both just try to help out in any way we can, because we know that the hobby is expensive, and well, we want to keep doing it as like, there has to be something that we can do to keep it fun, right? Would you say that the cost is considered high quality indie albums? I would say that this is maybe a little bit on the lower end, because commissioning an original song is not cheap. Like with Kira, I would say 4 figures. So there's that. You deserve the support so much. Thank you. I discovered your dilemma at the perfect time, so it helped a lot. Thank you. I love hearing that. I'm glad it helped. 20 minutes to go. Okay, so that's the guide. That's all I want to talk about for the guide. I don't want to toot my own horn or like, you know, to have a little pity party. So we should move on. Anyway, so the next one is Psychogram. This one I also don't really have that much to say, to be honest, because Psychogram was one of the easier ones to do. Fun fact, I recorded this on a different mic than I did the rest, because this was recorded in 2020, and I did not want to record the vocals all over again, because I don't think I could channel this amount of craziness anymore. I just think the song is of its own class. It is a yandere song, which is very rare for DECO, I suppose. I mean, you could count monitoring, but even monitoring, I think, canonically is just OP going nuts, right? OP is like sleep deprived and crazy. Psychogram, yeah, Psychogram is definitely of its era. It's one of the weaker songs from Android Girl, but I wanted to put it in here because we haven't put it on Spotify yet, and this was one of the ones that I was just like, oh, we can put on Spotify, so here it is. Nag, thank you so much. Yeah, happy to hear these songs remastered on Spotify. Thanks so much for all the amazing songs throughout the year. They've helped me more than you can ever imagine. Love you, Rachie. Thank you so much. Love you, Nag. Thank you. Yeah. So this one is fun. I graduate university today. This is the best gift possible. This was a very fun one to do, though, at the time. I didn't like it when it first came out, but it definitely grew on me, and I ended up writing lyrics and I ended up recording it, and it was just a fun little Valentine's Day cover for 2020. Congrats on graduating, by the way. I'm so sorry. I totally like glazed over that first part. Congratulations! Congratulations on graduating. That is such an insane feat. Congrats! Yay! That's crazy. Yeah, Psychogram on Spotify was definitely something we wanted to do, and I thought, might as well just put on the album. But yeah, great job on getting it done. I don't want to ask too much details because we are over the internet, and if you give out too many details, people might be able to pin you down, but just congrats. I'm so happy for you. Wish you all the best and success in finding a job. I hope you have one. I hope you've already gotten one, but if not, success on finding I don't remember how to say things. I hope you're successful in finding a job. There we go. Anyway, so that's Psychogram. This was very... This is a fun one, for sure. I don't really have much to say about this. We haven't heard me put on this voice in a while. And I don't plan on doing this voice for a while either, so... Pin me down. Was it pin me down, tie me up so I can't escape? Were those lyrics? I can't remember anymore. I'm not listening to it because I can't listen to my own songs while talking. I just end up zoning in and being like, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. I thought your acting in Psychogram was really good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. 23-year-old me would be very happy to hear that. I can't think of Psychogram without thinking of the Milgram cover from Mahiru because it sounds so different to the original that I consider them different songs. They are very different songs, aren't they? Could you put more of your old covers on Spotify? I can see if I can put some of my older like DECO covers on Spotify maybe, but definitely not. I will see if I can put the others on, but I don't know how international the other vocal OPs are. Like I'm very I think this album was only able to be made because of how international DECO's team works. Like we had the person that replied to our stuff replied in English to our emails. I didn't even have to go back and forth in Japanese. So I think that tells you how willing DECO is to work with international clients and not just like within Japan, which I feel like a lot of Japanese producers do. So yeah, very very fun. Love him so much. Great, like great team. All the people like Tony who replied to our messages so often, thank you so much. If you're here, if you're listening, like we really appreciate all the patience and all the back and forth. I know it was like a long process, but really appreciate everything you've done for us. And yeah. Are you planning on covering any of the songs from the Miku movie in the future? No, not really. The only one I really liked was probably, if not Worlders, was the opening song. I thought that was a fun one. Oh my god, it's only 15, oh my god, 15 minutes to the drop. This is insane. I cannot wait. Oh my god. It's crazy. 1450. Oh my god, okay. Well, while I have you. Thank you so much, Juan. It feels like you've been here since I started streaming, so I also appreciate just having you here. All my regulars that I see on stream, I'm also just so appreciative of. So nice. Do you do personal requests on your Patreon? No, I do not. For my own sanity, I do not. I have ADHD. If you tell me to do something, I will not do it. Anyway, so this is Psychogram. God, I really need a pee. Okay, I am gonna pee. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I needed to pee. But anyway, let's move on to the last song. Welcome back, Pisser. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. I did wash my hands. I am very fast at peeing. I pee, I wash my hands, I put on hand sanitizer, ran here. A lot of people comment on how fast I usually pee, even the guys do. I usually make it back from the bathroom the same time the guys do. I think I just don't want to like waste too much time. Missed you, Queen. Thank you. I missed you guys too. I had a great trip. Anyway, last song, Love Words 3. I don't know how I feel. Your locally they actually became a streamer on Twitch. I have been here for a while. Keep up with the times. Love Words 3. I remember to pin the link, the album page when it drops. Thank you so much, Kuruku. Appreciate it. This is one of my favorite love words, I think. I'm okay with 1. I'm fine with 2. I really like 3. I think 3 has a lot of sentiment in it. I think 4 was a little bit too much of a reference fest, but 3 still has a lot of those feelings that make love words as love words. You know what I mean? Abyss, thank you. This one is still traditional aikotoba without. Oh, it has just so much like love in it. You know, he's just like, thank you for the fans. I like 3 and 4 for sure. 4 is fun. 4 is really, really fun. I always dance to 4. I always belt out 4. But 3, I think, is a great closer song just because of how sweet it is. It's very sentimental. Oh my god, 10 minutes. There is love in the words of the song. Yeah! Love in the words. DECO! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for 37 months. That's crazy. What about 2? I like 2. 2, I feel like he was still feeling around for what an Aikotoba sequel could be. But 3, he changed the melody a little bit, and he had it, but it's still stuck with the original like feel of Aikotoba. So I really like it. Yes, I am the rachie. Am I the rachie? Wait, in a bad way or a good way that you heard me about? Like what? The Guide is a great song. Thank you, Prak, for coming and for chatting. I appreciate it. The Guide is my favorite. Aikotoba 1 when. That's true. I now only have to cover Aikotoba 1 left. Ah! This song, yeah, Aikotoba 3 was fun. I had the lyrics for this as soon as it came out. I just never like got around to covering it, I guess, because I don't know. I really don't know. I think Aikotoba songs in general are a little bit harder for me to sing because the melody is a little bit more plain, and I don't really have too much of an interesting voice to make the song interesting. So it took a while for me to really digest what that meant and how I would cover it in a way that wasn't going to be too boring. I played a lot with like how my voice sounded, the tone of my voice. Would I be a little bit, what do I need to sound like sugar sweet? Do I need to sound a little bit more like on the chipper side or on the softer side? Yeah, those were the things that I was like really trying to think about while doing Aikotoba songs. 4, I think, was a little bit easier just because it was a little bit more technically challenging, I suppose, or like faster, I guess. Or I could be a little bit more creative with it. But 3, I wanted it to stay pure. And so it took a while, but I finally got it. The harmonies really are what killed me on this, is because like I could just do like straight harmonies, and I sort of did. I copped out. I felt tired. I didn't want to do anything too crazy for it. Yeah, ultimately I settled on this voice, and I think it did well. I think it did well. So I'm happy about how Love Words 3 happened. I would also love to I love how this is the closer of the album, and I just want to give a big shout out to both Frog and Swiss, my mods, but also two of my best friends, for helping me with the album order, with the track order. Meep, thank you so much for the gift subs. Thank you. Oh my god, that's 11. Holy shit. Yeah, but yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to Swiss and Frog for helping me with the track order for this album as well. It would not have flowed this well without them. My original track order, I think, had it the other way around, if I'm not mistaken. I really don't remember, but like Swiss helped for Spooey as well. Swiss and Frog really helped the track list for Spooey, and they're just helping me on this, and I just really appreciate it. They really are the biggest goats in my life. Now we have 5 minutes left, and I have finished talking about the album. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. Oh yeah, for Patreons, I know this was a question, but please just put in your email into the notes, and then I will give I'll give I'll give Scott the email list just to cross-reference. Yeah. The side of AB being different DECO side albums is thanks to them. It is. I was gonna actually do it the other way around. I did group them by album, but I didn't group them like this. I think I grouped them where it was Undead Alice, Rabbit Hole, Undead Alice, and then the Aikotoba block, and then after that, Vampire Parasite Dilemma, Love Words 4, because I didn't think it would make sense to have Love Words 3 after 4, but with the vibes, I think it does make sense. And then we decided, like, and then we figured it out, like, oh, okay. 4 minutes. Oh my god, it's almost time. We're gonna have merge. This is crazy. Oh my god. Before we do that though, I just also wanted to let you guys know that we have a mini concert tomorrow. It's not gonna be anything crazy. As usual, I am doing everything by myself. And so I don't have any like cool swoopy camera motions, but I will have some camera angles and I will be in 3D. I'm not gonna do too much dancing, but it's gonna be live vocals, live karaoke, and I hope you guys come just to chill out and like celebrate, and we'll do a little bit of a DECO karaoke. And then sorry, I need a burp. All right, it starts at, I think, let me double check actually. Events guide. It starts at 10 p.m. my time, which means 11 a.m. EDT. Starts 10 p.m. I think it should last about 2 to 3 hours. I don't think it'll be too bad. Probably not even 3 hours. It'll be too long for me. Ugh. 9 p.m. EST for karaoke. Oh, it's 9 p.m. EST? Okay. 9 p.m. EST for karaoke. 9 a.m. EST for karaoke. I don't know. You can join my Discord and it'll let you guys know everything. It's on the events guide. It's time-stamped. As long as I arrive there when my thing is there, then I'm good. It looks like it is Saturday, April 19th, 2025 at 10 p.m. Indonesia time, which I don't remember. Yes, join the Awooga Cord, and then you can also do fun stuff with us as well. 2 minutes! But anyway, we also have a Discord karaoke session on Saturday night, EDT, Sunday morning, Asia time. So that's gonna be fun. We're all gonna be doing it's gonna be DECO Nina karaoke, so make sure to bring your best DECO Nina song and join us and the server for some karaoke. Yay! I discovered you when you first collabed with Hyame and the song was Why Do I? Why Do I is such a good song. Thank you so much for listening. Ah, 2 minutes left. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're almost there, guys. It has been a long time coming. We finally almost have the album out. I'm very nervous. Scott gave me 1 million copies minimum, so I need to shill this out at any point that I can. Degrees in culinary arts and science. Oh my god, that's so exciting! Congrats! Yeah, we need to get this plat, or else he'll sue the hell out of me and set my house on fire, so. Everyone needs 5 CDs. Yeah, it's easy. Everybody just needs to get 8 CDs so that you'll get all the trading cards, and then just everything. Yeah. Ooh, guys. Okay, maybe I should do a little bit of propaganda before this. Ooh, you guys want it so bad. You guys want the glitter album so bad. It looks so good. Oh my god, you guys want it. We need it. You need it. It's only gonna be available for this round, so don't forget to get it. It's so good. Oh my god, it's great. Let your friends know, let your family know. It has glitter, guys. Look, it is shiny. It has glitter. Glitter! Beautiful. Wonderful. Lovely. And then we also have marble! This marble one is going to be available anytime. I know I said that you can get it anytime as well, and it's going to be like always, it's going to restock every once in a while, but like you should get it so that you can get the trading cards. Yeah! Oh my god! Yay! We did it! Guys, it's there! Yoo-hoo! Yay! We did it! Go get your albums now! Available now! Let's go! Let's go! Yippee! We did it, guys! We did it! We did it! We absolutely did it! It is now available! It's now out! Oh my god! Yay! Physical merch! Woohoo! Hell yeah! It's available now. veryokvinyl.com/products/rachie-meta-morphose. Yippee! We got a pin. We got a pin. Let me see. Buy the physical album. We pinned it. We did it! Yahoo! We did it, guys! It's out! Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I just maybe some final words before you know, it gets too much, but like, oh, sorry. Rachie, I've been a long time fan since your cover of Drop Off Candy 10 years. Oh my god. Just now discover your Twitch and follow, so hopefully I can catch more streams. Congrats on the album release. Thank you! But yeah, it's out. Oh. Wait, how much is it? How much is it? I actually don't know how much it is. Oh! Oh, it's not too expensive! Ooh. Ooh! 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 It's there! Yay! Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. That is not bad. I told you. I wouldn't forsake you guys. I wouldn't make it. I don't like paying for shit, so I wouldn't let you guys pay for too much. I only like paying my friends. Yeah, you should just drop your Patreon email in the notes, but also make sure that you have been subscribed before 418, because if you are after 418, then it doesn't really count. Scott definitely pulled through. Oh my god, why aren't you VIP'd, bro? There we go. Yeah! Should you buy both the vinyls and the CD? Buy everything! Yippee! It's available! You're broke, but you don't care you want it. No, if you are broke, do not buy it right now. You can still wait. You'll wait. ETA August 2025. There you go. Yippee! We did it! It's out! Yay! Yay! The album should already be available on YouTube, but I think it's not really under my name, so I'm so sorry. Thank you. I said, put your email in the notes for Patreon. Better pricing than HMV. I hope so. This is an indie thing, so we should be priced indie. I don't think we should be priced as something too crazy, you know what I mean? Marble vinyl looks better than the glitter one in my opinion. You can get the marble one! Get it! What matters is that you get it. Both CDs, both vinyls and CD order. Do your part, chat. Do your part, chat! Do it! Yay! Thank you guys so much! Yippee! Where can I see the look of both? They are in the... It's in the pin. It's in the pin, guys. Haven't got a player, but I had to get the shiny vinyl. Exactly! Yippee! Thank you guys! We are out! It is out! The PAO is closed on... I think it's a month from today? No, I don't know. We have to ask Scott. People are asking, wait. When does the pre-order close again? People are asking. Haha. Yay! Excited! Make sure that if you get a vinyl player, it is not Crosley. It's bad. You should get something like Audio Technica or something else. Get it secondhand too. Don't get full price if you can help it. Will I be able to buy the CD after the PAO closes? I don't know. I actually do not know. I am not very sure. Let me see if I can. If Scott wants to like reply. Okay, he's replying. Wait. Also, people are asking if they can buy the album after, buy the CD after the glitter pre-order closes. Is it normal that it's just pre-orders for now? Well, let me tell you a story. Back when we did Summer Blooms Without You, it is we only printed 97 copies, and that sold out in 10 minutes. So yes, this one has no limited stock. So the glitter one will have pre-orders open for a month, and you can buy the CD after the glitter pre-order closes. We can't rerun Summer Blooms Without You because we don't have any of the licenses to run it. It's okay, Flick. I'll just make sure that if you... I'll make sure to put in a good word for you, Flick. Don't worry about that. Yeah, the CD... The CDs for Summer Blooms Without You, there's only 97 copies in the world, plus the 100 that I made at home that I've only been giving away to friends and family. Okay, the regular vinyl will try to be kept in stock moving forward. So there's no estimated pre-order for that one. So to recap, CD and regular vinyl will almost always be in stock. Glitter limited, 1 month only. It's okay. I felt bad about the Summer Blooms Without You ones because I think there was a big miscommunication in terms of like how many would sell. We didn't realize so many would sell because I had no idea that people would buy my shit. If you would pay stupid money for it, I will see if we can get something going on. Bui album is endangered media. If you ever come to any conventions in Indonesia, I have a bunch of them, so there's that. Yeah, we still need to buy one. We need to sell 1 million things, by the way, guys. We need to sell 1 million. 1 million! So please, buy my album! Buy my album! Buy it! Buy it right now! Buy! Physical album! Buy Metamorphose right now! It's beautiful, I promise. Look, I think you guys are getting distracted, so I probably have to jingle these keys again in front of your face. Marble! We have glitter as well. Shiny. Ooh, look at it. You guys want it so bad. Look at how gorgeous this is. You want this so bad. It's glitter, guys. Beautiful. Ooh, you want it so bad. You want it so bad. You do. You do. You do. Oh, beautiful. Shiny. Yay! Pre-orders! That's fine. That's fine, Wizard. The shipping would be a little bit expensive for you. I totally get it. The album's name is not a reference to DECO's Transform because I had the idea for this before DECO put out Transform. So if anything, DECO's Transform is a reference to my album. I also wish we had also had a better picture of the vinyls, but we have what we have, and you just have to trust that it's gonna look nice. Thank you for coming, Tangerine. Thank you. Yes. Also, buying the album physically also comes with a download for the album, so that if that's important for you, buy the goddamn album. Let's go. Ah! Thank you. Maybe I should explain. Metamorphose is a pun as well, because we have the meta side, because DECO loves to be meta and make puns. And then we have the morphose side, which I don't understand what that means. But metamorphose is like to change, and I feel like I've changed and grown along with DECO, and so there's a bunch of different sides of me, and there we go. That's the thesis. You got all three, can't wait for August. Thank you, Nori! Thank you also for chatting and logging into your Twitch just to say that. Thank you! It's okay, you guys don't have to rush too much, but like, it's out! Ah! Ain't morpho a butterfly? Oh, that makes sense. There we go, that's why there's so many butterflies! Yippee! Yippee! So what exactly comes with the pre-order compared to the rest? So, if you get the pre-order right now, you get a trading card. In fact, this only happens during the first run and first production of these albums. So you get a bunch of trading cards, including, not limited to, there's Vampire. You can either get... So we're doing one trading card per album, sorry. You can either get Vampire, Android Girl, was it Psychogram, Otome Kaibo, Rabbit Hole, Parasite, or the Guide. Ooh, beautiful. So you can get these. I hope you guys get the cards that you can get, but I'm not so sure how to do this. We will just figure it out. I'll make a trading channel inside my server so you guys can trade. You guys can trade cards, but I will see what we can do. Yeah! Yeah! CDs too, yes. They will come with the CDs as well. Hello, Scott. I will mod you. We did it! Yay! It's out! Yahoo! Trading the cards might be hard logistically, yeah, and that's why we should have... Wait 1 second, somebody came into my room. Nope, door's closed. Yippee! It shouldn't be too hard. You didn't just pre-order the vinyl with no way to play it. It's fine. Get a record player. Just don't get the Crosley ones. I know they look nice, but they sound horrible. As long as you order like 25 albums, you'll definitely get every single card. And if you don't, money back guaranteed? No, I can't promise that. Just we'll figure it out with Scott. Figure it out. Have you been in touch with DECO yourself, or was it all lawyers and suits and agents? How does that work? So Scott was actually the one that negotiated the deal with DECO's team. So we were just talking to DECO's team. That's about it. Never really talked to the man himself. I know from a friend that he knows of me before this album thing happened, and that's enough for me. I don't really care. I can't play on the same level with him. It's fine. I'm just a little chuuni girl who's trying to just do things for fun. Yes, Patreon code should be able to be used multiple times as long as you. I think I'll talk to Scott about it, but I want to make sure that the people who are using the Patreon code are all actual Patreons and that they were signed up before the album came out. So yes, I'm curious. What's your personal favorite song on the album? My personal is The Guide. The Guide is also my favorite song, actually. Second place is probably Android Girl, but yes, The Guide. The delivery date will be in August. Delivery date will be in August. Should be by August, as long as everything goes smoothly. But yes, it's out. My 3 favorite songs on the album: The Guide, Android Girl, and Undead Alice. 3 of my favorites. The Guide is probably my favorite DECO song. Same. It's my favorite DECO song as well. Oh, I'm just so happy. It's out. It's finally out. Oh. If the shipping fee is more expensive than the product, it might be worth it to like buy, ask your friends to join in and buy so you can split the shipping costs. That's usually what I do. It's my favorite DECO song as well. Your favorite on the album is definitely Vampire. What's everyone else's favorites? Can I know? Can I know? What are you guys' favorite songs on the album? I'm done. I have no money. Thank you for buying. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I think I gotta make the announcement in I gotta make the announcement. At everyone. Bye. Okay. Are we sick of Love Words 3 yet? What else do you guys want me to play? I'll play something else for y'all. I'll put the guide on. Actually, it's my favorite. Yippee! Split between Vampire and Rabbit Hole. Hell yeah. Love Words 4. What's the Discord? The Discord has all of the events and everything. It's discord.gg/rachie. I think if you do !Discord, you should be able to find it. You have a copy of Spooey, the CD. I have my own personal copies, but I don't have any more copies because we don't have the license to actually sell them. So we don't have them anymore. So oh well. It feels fitting we're on the song that says thank you so much. Oh, you know what? That's fair. We'll put Love Words 4 then. Play the secret song. It's not even a secret song. I'm not playing it for you guys. That was one time only. I just realized I've ordered stuff from this company before. Scott did the Flavor Foley stuff as well as Demon Doll, and maybe he's gonna do Machinima. Was it the Adachi Ray album as well? One time only, unless nope, not playing it again. That's a Patreon. That's unless you're a Patreon. Exactly. If you're a Patreon, you can listen to it. If not, nope. Scott did Demon Doll and Flavor Foley. Yeah, Scott did the distribution for Demon Doll and Flavor Foley. So yes. I came here from YouTube. Hello, welcome. Time to join Patreon for sure, but at the same time, yeah. Definitely fun. Anyway, I'm starting to lose my mind. I think that's all I really wanted to say. Actually, no, I still have one more thing I wanted to say. Before everything, I really just wanted to say thank you so much for all the support. I mean, I've already released an album, but like this has all honestly just been my dream since the beginning, ever since I started, you know, in the community. Just wanted to release cover albums like this. I'd always been like dreaming about doing like crossfades and then working with a bunch of people to get cool like arrangements of things done, and I'm just happy. I mean, maybe it's not the dream that most people have, but like when I started, like especially since original songs are, you know, they make more money and maybe they do a little bit more successfully. But like when I started out in the Utaite community, like making an album was the pinnacle of success, you know. And I've never really been the most ambitious of people, and you know, I've only really wanted to be happy and just put out content that makes other people happy too and do cool stuff. And you know, you guys really make me happy, and you're the reason that I can be here still up till now to release something like this. And so yeah, thank you. I hope you guys were as excited, you know, listening to this album and riding the hype train. And I hope you guys have fun, and I hope it helped you throughout the years. You know, I mean, this album has been a long time coming, and it's been a compilation of all my favorite DECO songs plus a few more things. So I just hope you guys can listen to it fondly and be happy with the merch as well, because you know, in the end, that's all that really matters to me. So thank you so much. Yeah. Give a round of applause to all of my staff, and of course for Scott as well for helping set everything up, and Murray for just not letting me die, I guess. So thank you guys so much. I'll try to do some more cool stuff for you guys this year as well. This might be the year of Rachie, because I am planning a few more big things coming out this year, and I just hope you guys will have fun with them. Yay! The staff are definitely goats. Yes. Yay! Thank you guys so much. And also, Flick, I'll reply to you in the Rachie chat. Are we finishing Undertale Yellow this year? I don't know if I will continue to stream this year, but I will definitely continue to sing. And that's probably... yeah, I'll do my best. I'll probably only be streaming in a casual way. I will probably be making a little bit more like video content and stuff. I still need to start on Utaite 101. That's probably gonna be my big like year-long project, and then I have one project at the end of the year that's gonna be fun. And then obviously I mean I still have the concert tomorrow and stuff, so I can't really think of this right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys can buy a lot, because if not, remember, I have to sell 1 million copies or else Scott is gonna torch my house and murder me on site. So there's that. Hey, well, anyway, I know some of you guys have to head to bed and you guys have other things coming up, so just a reminder, tomorrow there's gonna be a concert, mini 3D concert over here on my channel. It's gonna be the other live stream link that's live. And then we are also going to have a Discord karaoke, I think about 12 hours, not really 12 hours, less than 12 hours after that. So it's gonna be fun. Good luck on everything you guys are doing, exams, graduations, anything that you have going on, really, anything at all. I hope you guys are happy. Thank you so much for all the support and for buying the album. Good luck with whatever you guys have going on. Buy my album, and this is Rachie, over and out. Otsukarechi. Bye bye. Thank you guys. Yay.